Hi, this is Ilelea Maika de la Cuesta, and for today, we will going to introduce to you the technologies behind the internet and other advanced telecommunication technologies, and of course, its importance to our society. Before we start to our topic, let us meet first the Group 2 team members.
The internet and other telecommunication technologies have become an integral part of our human lives. The birth of internet and telecommunication technologies has transformed the computer and communication world like nothing else before. It integrates the capabilities of telegraph, telephone, radio, and computer into one, and instantly makes possible extensive broadcasting capability, information dissemination, collaboration, and interaction between individuals through their computers. The internet is composed of millions of small computer networks, all brought together to form the vast internetwork. The internet is a fantastic source of information as well as a tool for a wide array of services, such as communication. It opens numerous ways to communicate with others. Some of these are emails, blogs, and social networking sites such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And also shopping. Nowadays, whatever you want to buy, you can pretty much guarantee that you can find it for sale somewhere on the internet. As well as leisure and entertainment, there are many ways that you can choose to spend your time online and amuse yourself, such as playing online games, listening to music, or even reading online books or ebooks, and of course, exploring the world. The internet opens the doors and windows to the world. Getting to places is as easy as a click of a button through online booking. The internet offers many services and features that will help you to explore places, faces, and experiences. Telecommunication technology is a huge contributor to the well-being of humankind and has surely proven itself to be greatly beneficial. Long before cell phones and internet, the first worldwide telecommunication invention is the telegraph and the telephone. It is a communication over a distance by cable, telephone, telegraph, and broadcasting. The purpose of telecommunication system is to exchange information among users of the system. This information exchange can take place in a variety of ways. For example, multi-party voice communication, television, electronic mail, and even electronic message exchange. Indeed, the internet and other advanced telecommunication technologies have become an essential part of our lives. It has transformed our lives in many ways, and we achieve a lot with the help of the internet and telecommunication technologies. Without it, our life wouldn't be just easy to communicate with right now. The internet and other advanced telecommunication technologies are considered as a part of our life because it provides us with better communication, a better education, and an easier life to live.
The first internet and other advanced telecommunication technologies that I would like to give is the smartphone. The model of it is the Samsung Galaxy S9 and the manufacturer is the Samsung Electronics. Samsung Electronics unveiled the Galaxy S9, which features a precisely constructed design that strives for perfection. The Galaxy S9, Samsung's most recent Android-based smartphone, was released on March 16, 2018. It has a better display than its Apple rival with a 5.8-inch Quad HD Plus Super AMOLED screen, and its dual-pixel 12-megapixel back camera delivers some of the greatest low-light images ever seen on a smartphone, ensuring you never miss a moment and making your ordinary amazing. amazing. Technically, this was also created and available by region, specifically in the Philippines, and it was released and marketed as part of the Samsung Galaxy S series by Samsung Electronics. The Samsung that reimagined the way we communicate, share, and experience the world, made for the ways we increasingly communicate and express ourselves with image, videos, and emojis. The Galaxy S9 drive innovations with Samsung's most advanced camera ever.
The next advanced telecommunication technology is radio. The model of the radio is Panasonic RF-2400D. The manufacturer of the technology is the Panasonic. The Panasonic RF-2400D is an improvement on the original model RF-2400, which has been on the market since 2015. The Panasonic RF-2400D is a simple AM and FM portable radio with a retro design and huge slide rule tuning dial. At this price, it provides good quality where maximal performance is neither required nor expected. Advanced radio like this is important in a modern society since it provides real-time information, and some that transmit 24 hours a day can supply listeners with the most latest changes.
We are living in the advanced era where the countless breakthroughs have led to the convenience of human living, and the sole cause of that are technology. So there's a lot of students use the fidelity of fiber, the model of the AC3200 Ultra Wi-Fi. PLDT offers the largest and the most diverse range of telecommunications services across the Philippines' most extensive fiber circular and satellite networks. And also, be the first experience the fastest home internet plan in the country powered by PLDT Home. So, Manila, Philippines, October 20, 2015, the country's most powerful broadband, PLDT Home continues to redefine the internet landscape. So, the AC3200 Ultra Wi-Fi router is like three wireless router is one. It has a 2.4 G wireless band offering the speeds up to 600 Mbps.
Technology computer. Mode Acer Aspire 3A31131. Manufacturer Acer. The computer or laptop benefits the business and personal world by being able to the following more efficiently: buying and selling products, communicating throughout the world, enhancing our knowledge, job influences, entertainment, research, and paying bills. Computer has become very important nowadays because it is very much accurate, fast, and can accomplish many tasks easily. Otherwise, to complete those tasks manually, much more time is required. It can do very big calculations in just a fractions of a second. Moreover, it can store huge amount of data in it.
Televisions contributes a big help for us because it broadens knowledge of different cultures, promotes tolerance and global understanding of international issues. Through current affairs, discovery, lifestyle, cooking shows, and children's programs. Television encourages scientific and cultural curiosity. The Samsung UNGS9500 series produced one of the best pictures of any LED and LCD. With excellent contrast, deep black levels, and superb color and video processing. It can get brighter than OLED TVs. The redesigned smart TV system and remote are simpler than ever to use. Its cutting-edge connectivity and other features can be upgraded in the future, and its design is sleek and attractive.
Samsung Galaxy S9 is manufactured by the Samsung Electronics. It is released to the public on March 16, 2018. It is the only smartphone that has a camera that can turn you into an avatar. You can take picture with its camera even it is day or night. It also has an enhanced speed sensor that you can capture the moments even when it is moving. It has an infinity display with a screen size of 5.8 in the full rectangle and 5.7 for the rounded corners. Panasonic RF 2400 AM/FM radio was released in the year 2017. It is a portable FM/AM radio that has an easy-to-use design, and because of its clear digital tuner, the fluorescent pointer is easy to see so that it is ensured that it has a stable tuning. You can also listen to the news or follow the game that you are keeping track of no matter where you are. The AC3200 Ultra Wi-Fi router has been out since the year 2015. It is one of the wireless routers that the other Wi-Fi manufacturers has been released. It has a 2.4 GHz wireless band, offering that speeds up to 600 Mbps. It also has a two separate 5G HZ wireless bands, delivering speeds up to 1300 Mbps that is operating all at the same time. Aspire 3 A311-31 is one of the best laptops that the Acer company has released in the month of April in the year 2019. This laptop has a combination of powerful tech and thoughtful design features that makes it as an ideal device for work or recreation. Samsung JS9500 is a smart 3D curved LED TV that is released by Samsung in the year 2015. This TV gives an enhanced color reproduction, smart interactivity, and immersive viewing. It is a 65 class curved display with a 3840 by 2160 native resolution for a high definition of viewing.
And now, let us proceed to the positive impacts of the following technologies in our society. Samsung Galaxy Smartphone. It enhances communication and collaboration. Smartphones are a terrific way to remain in touch with friends and family, especially if you live far away. If a friend or family member is no longer close, smartphones can help teens form and sustain communications. Emergency assistance smartphones can be life-saving devices in an emergency. They are a quick and easy way to contact someone if you require assistance. In that event that someone goes missing or is in dangerous situation, tracking services allow you to see where they are. Access to a multitude of information is available. There are numerous ways that smartphones can benefit students when utilized appropriately. Smartphones provide kids and also with access to educational apps, online learning platforms, and even educational movies, all of which are excellent tools for improving learning. Panasonic Portable Radio. Radio plays a vital role in our society in terms of disseminating information, educate and enlightening people, building national integration, and fostering national identity. Radio influences people's thoughts, attitudes, and behaviors. Radio is significant to the farmers. Radio has the capacity to provide rural residents with information, inspiration, and instruction. The majority of rural people will be illiterates, with a few literates working in the production of food, fiber, and raw resources. Those working in agriculture will undoubtedly require information on the precise goods they will need on their farm. Effectiveness of radio compared to the mass media. In terms of the mass communication, radio has shown to be significantly more effective than print media. The fact that the radio did not require message transmission aroused a lot of interest from the public and investors in the field of mass media. PLDT Home Fiber Ultra Wi-Fi. PLDT Home Fiber can increase home internet usage. PLDT claims that a fiber connection can give 1 Gbps speeds. Unlike DSL, a fiber connection allows for equal upload and download internet speeds, allowing you to transmit and receive data at the same time. It contributes the internet connection in the Philippines. The dominant telecommunications carrier in the country is PLDT. Through its Smart Communications, Talk and Text, and Sun Cellular brands, the corporation controls over 70% of the fixed line market and 2/3 of the wireless cellular industry. Internet services and connectivity. The PLDT home fiber has a number of good effects, including the ability to communicate effectively with anyone in the world via email and instant messaging. It enhances corporate connections and transactions while conserving valuable time. Acer Aspire Laptop. It makes corporate process and other operations easier. It streamlines the process and saves time. We can store a lot of data on computers or in laptop, which makes it easier to manage data for business and applications. We have the ability to multitask and process info in multiple ways. Computers are widely employed in a variety of areas. It's a crucial mechanism for people, especially those who lead organizations, industries, and other businesses. Computers make or pass by the majority of the stuff you recognize. It makes corporate procedures and other tasks easier. Computer simplifies the process and saves time. Samsung Television. Television provides us with useful information in numerous forms of education and entertainment. All of this contribute to the television's good influence in our society. Children can learn vital morals and life lessons through television. Young children's socializing and learning skills can be improved through educational programming, news, current issues, and events, and historical programming can still all assist in increasing young people's awareness of different cultures and people. People can stay up to date locally, nationally, and globally. The presence of television in the home can also assist in making media literacy more accessible to people from all the walks of life. Thus, television gives exposure to the happenings around the world.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Midaini Brazal Chulani, and I will be discussing the negative or disadvantages of the 5 technologies that was provided by our previous reporters. So let's start. The first one is the Samsung Galaxy S9, or let's say the smartphone. We know that phones can be addictive, and spending too much time on them can make you socially isolated from the real world. You should avoid becoming obsessed with constantly checking it. Resist the urge, as it can develop into compulsive behavior. The second one is the overuse of smartphones. It will lead to the development of a smartphone etiquette. There are certain social situations where it is just not acceptable to have a phone. For example, it is not considered polite to interrupt a conversation to check an incoming text, nor do many people feel it's appropriate to take a phone out when at the dining table. In other words, do not let your smartphone habits turn you into a rude person. The last would be smartphones are expensive. There are costs for different services and charges for buying apps. It all adds up. Calls are also more expensive over mobile smart networks than over home phones. The second technology is the Panasonic radio. Like any other medium, radio too has its own certain limitations. This include lack of visual element, audience fragmentation, limited research data, limited listener attention, and clutter. The second one is the pace of the announcer may not be suitable for the listener. This can lead the listener to confusion or getting lost. The third one is the restricted research data. The examination information on the radio is restricted, contrasted with other significant promoting mediums like TV, papers, and magazines. So now, let's talk about the PLDT home fiber, or let's say the ultra Wi-Fi. The first one is the speed. The speed of a Wi-Fi connections are far slower than a wired connection. The moment when there are more devices connected, you could experience a drastic reduction in speed. The next one is the security. Even though many encryption techniques are taken by the wireless networks, still the Wi-Fi is vulnerable to hacking. Due to its wireless nature, it has a high chances of being hacked, especially the public Wi-Fi networks. Since the public Wi-Fi networks are open for anyone, hackers can impose their fake networking ID. Without consent, users may connect to this fake ID and fall into the category of cyber attack victims. The third one is, in case Wi-Fi connection does not work, minimal troubleshootings are needed. This requires one to understand basics of Wi-Fi device from user manual provided by the manufacturer. So the next technology is the computer, which is the Acer Aspire. First, it is time-consuming. Much time will be wasted in front of the computer if a person starts watching videos and playing games without stopping. One should know the harmful effects of spending too much time on the computer. Next is the eye vision. People continue to use computers throughout the day, especially those who have a dependent job on the computer and the internet. Such continuity can lead to health problems such as poor eyesight, low energy, obesity in the body, and other diseases. Viewing the monitor screen computer all day weakens the eye's vision and hurts the backbone. The last one is, it needs to be updated from time to time. So our computer needs to be updated. If it's not done, the computer cannot function properly and there is a risk of catching viruses. So at this moment, let's talk about the disadvantages of our last technology, which is the Samsung TV or television. The first one is the health hazards. TV hurts our health. Some studies have found a correlation between TV watching and obesity. It has also been found that watching more than 3 hours of TV a day can contribute to a wide variety of health problems like behavior problems, sleep problems, and even lower grades. The second one is the loss of children's education. Why? Because the youngster in some cases watch alarming motion pictures which influence their psychological circumstances. They sit exceptionally near TV, which isn't great for the vision of the kids. And the understudies don't focus on their studies while sitting in front of the TV, which influences the training of them. The last one is televisions can be expensive. We know that television can involve a lot of subscriptions. If you want more than just basic public broadcast TV, then you will have to pay for cable or satellite TV. So those are the disadvantages of the 5 technologies. Thank you for listening and have a great day.
And that concludes our discussion for today. We hope that you learned something. On behalf of Group 2, thank you so much for watching and see you next time.